What's up, Falcons Nation? It's your boy Jew coming at you with another Atlanta Falcons video. As always, Falcons Nation, rise up. In today's video, I'd like to talk about quarterback Michael Penix Jr., but if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you know when I've done Atlanta Falcons content or NFL content. If you'd like to follow your boy on Twitter and Instagram, you can follow me at Jew Talk Sports. If you'd like to donate to my channel, you can donate to my Cash App, which is the $ Jew Talk Sports. And if you'd like to be a part of my Jew Talk Sports membership, you can hit that join tab here on the channel as well. But with that being said, let's jump right into the video. So as I mentioned in today's video, I would like to talk about quarterback Michael Penix Jr. and why Michael Penix Jr. is ready to prove that he will be the next great Atlanta Falcons quarterback. So recently on AtlantaFalcons.com, Michael Penix Jr. was interviewed by former Atlanta Falcons great quarterback Michael Vick. And Michael Vick and him basically talked about being drafted in the first round. They talked about, Vick talked about his first starts in the league when he took over for Chris Chandler. And Michael Penix Jr. talked about last season taking over for Kirk Cousins and talked about him looking forward to this upcoming 2025 season. Now, I love when I see the older generation come in and embrace the younger generation. And I think the Falcons have done a great job of bringing former players back, especially to help Michael Penix Jr. as he becomes the next franchise quarterback for our team. Guys like Matt Ryan has reached out and kind of been mentoring Michael Penix Jr. Now Michael Vick is also being one of those guys that's been mentoring and kind of speaking to Michael Penix as well. And I think that that's great because Michael Penix could learn a lot from those guys, both Matt Ryan and Michael Vick. Both Michael Vick and Matt Ryan has experience of being the franchise guy in Atlanta. They know the highs and the lows and things of that nature. And Michael Penix Jr. is getting ready to experience all of those things. But I definitely think it's easier to navigate being a franchise quarterback when you have guys before you come in and kind of mentor you and help you, talk you through situations. Of course, he's going to have to experience some things on the field and things of that nature on his own. But I love when I see former players, especially quarterbacks and things of that nature, embrace the younger generation, kind of give those guys clues on how they were, how they prepared for games, how they prepared for practice, how they kept their body fresh and things of that nature as far as staying healthy. I really think being a professional and being a high talented college player are two different things. And I really feel like Michael Penix now has been handed the keys to the car. But I do think that he's ready to prove the doubters wrong. Of course, Michael Penix is one of those guys that's had a ton of injuries, significant knee injuries and things of that nature in college. Last year when he came in, he played really well, but it was a small sample size. And I do believe that there still are people and doubters and things of that nature, being that Michael Penix only had limited games. He only completed about 58% of his passes, that there's still some people that's out there doubting, is he going to be the franchise guy? Is he a guy that's going to be able to stay healthy? Personally, I think that Michael Penix Jr. is going to be the next great franchise guy in Atlanta. To me, he has all of the tools as far as his ability to throw the football. He's a great arm talent, a guy that has all of the tools as far as from the neck up. He makes good decisions with the football, but is a guy that will take chances down the field. And I feel like in today's NFL, because it's a passing league, because the rules are catered to passing the ball and things of that nature as far as penalties, with guys not being able to, hit guys across the middle of the field, with guys not being able to be as physical as they were with quarterbacks when they come in to sack the quarterback, as far as the targeted areas that they can hit receivers and hit quarterbacks. I really feel like Michael Penix is going to have a chance to be a really special player on the NFL level. I feel like he's the perfect quarterback for this Atlanta Falcons offense under Zach Robinson. And because the Falcons have provided him so many different weapons, the Drake Londons of the world, the Moonies, the Kyle Pitts, the Bijan Robinsons, Tyler Algier, he has a ton of weapons that I really feel like Michael Penix is going to set the league on notice this year. I really feel like he's had a chance to be that dark horse player for Offensive Player of the Year this upcoming season, because he's playing with house money coming in, but because he also has all of the tools as far as the players around him, as far as the skill position players, as well as we have one of the best offensive lines in the NFL as well. So I really feel like Michael Penix Jr. has been set up for success. But I loved what I saw out of him and Michael Vick, them doing that interview and things of that nature. There's some similarities there as far as both of those guys being left-handed African-American quarterbacks. But I really feel like the city is ready to embrace Michael Penix as the next franchise guy. But I definitely think that he can learn a lot from Michael Vick's career and things of that nature, about the highs and lows, about how you have to stay humble at all times, but you also have to prepare yourself. Michael Vick is one of those guys that talked about him having a lot of talent, but because he was so athletic and things of that nature, that he didn't put in the time as far as in the film room and things of that nature. As far as being a professional, he could have been even better, even though he did lead the Atlanta Falcons to an NFC championship game. And I do think that Michael Vick was one of those guys that revolutionized the mobile quarterback and things of that nature, with him being the first $100 million quarterback in Atlanta years ago. I really feel like Michael Penix can learn a lot from him as far as his preparation and things of that nature for the game, his understanding of the culture and the city of Atlanta. But with that being said, you guys give me your thoughts on Michael Penix possibly being that next great franchise quarterback for our Falcons. I definitely think he has all the tools, and I do think that he's going to be one of those guys that's going to be one of the better Atlanta Falcons players when it's all said and done. So with that being said, I have a lot more content coming for you guys. If you enjoy my content, and if you haven't hit that subscribe button for your boy, make sure you hit that subscribe button for your boy. Hit that like button. Help your boy get to 3,000 subs and beyond. That's the current goal. I believe we're like 180 something away at this point from 3,000 subs. So help your boy get to 3,000 subs before the season kicks off. But as always, Falcons Nation, rise up, be blessed. Peace.